Hi, Paul Sackis, Good News Planet. I'm speaking with Scott Frisch. Hi, Scott. How are you?
Good. How are you, Paul?
Okay, good. You're the Chief Operating Officer of AARP. That's a great job. Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Great organization. You know what? First, let our audience know a little bit about AARP. Maybe give us a little background.
Sure. So, AARP, for more than 50 years, AARP has been serving our members and society by creating essentially positive social change. AARP's mission is to enhance the quality of life for all as we age, leading positive social change and delivering value to all people 50 plus, and to society through advocacy, service, and information. So the principles of collective purpose, collective voice, and collective purchasing power guide our efforts. And AARP works very hard to fulfill this vision of a society in which everyone lives their best life with dignity and purpose, in which people can fulfill their goals and dreams. So it is a wonderful organization to work for, knowing that it's doing really good stuff for people of the 50-plus marketplace and society overall.
Thank you for doing that. It's a great organization, and we've been actually for 18 years we've been doing stories about the good things AARP has been doing since we started our broadcast, and I happen to be a member, so it's all good
great.
now. For a long time. I guess it's renowned that when someone turns 50, I don't know how you guys do it, but you somehow figure out how to say hello to them at that moment. It's like a birthday hello.
We're really good at it, and thank you for being a member.
It's a big pleasure, and in addition to that, you saved me money, and you're helping the 50-plus community, which actually on your press release, which we're going to include with this interview, you have a lot of great statistics about the 50-plus community. But we're going to talk today about the Innovation Fund, and where you've, I guess, announced this back in October of last year. We've put a couple stories up about it, and I wanted to update the latest of what's going on, and you working with J.P. Morgan Asset Management to create the first-of-its-kind Innovation Fund. So tell us about that and how we're doing.
Yeah, sure. That's great. So let me try to give you some of the background, fill in some of the holes, and then we'll talk about where we are right now in terms of the status of the fund. So you're right. On October 1st, we launched the AARP Innovation Fund, and we're partnering with J.P. Morgan, as you said, who's administrating the fund for us. So this fund is a $40 million fund, all from AARP Capital, and it's uniquely focused on products and services and solutions for the 50-plus market. I think, as you just said, it's the first of its kind that we know of, where you have a venture capital fund type like instrument focused on the 50-plus marketplace. And specifically, though, the fund is focused on companies that are developing innovative, high-value product services focused on the interest and needs of the 50-plus and older marketplace, specifically in healthcare-related focus areas. So we have three what I call investment themes that really drive this fund. One is aging at home. So think about products and services that enable people to age in place. Think home center activity tracking, mobility assistance, etc. Convenience and access to healthcare is a second theme. So this is making it easier and less costly to access healthcare. The third one is preventative health. This is services that help you need less healthcare, essentially. Think diet, nutrition management, stress, emotional management therapy, fitness apps, so forth and so on. So what I really like about this fund is this is a good example of the old adage where it says, if you want to see change, be the change. So we are helping to drive that market within the consumer healthcare related arena for new, innovative products and solutions that can work for our membership, for our constituency, and for society as a whole. So we're very excited about the fund. And now here we are in April. Fast forwarding from October, we had made one investment so far. So in December of 2015, AARP and J.P. Morgan Asset Management announced that One Medical Group is the first company which the Innovation Fund was investing in, which is a big deal for us. It's always good to get the first one under your belt. Mm-hmm. And this, One Medical is basically a it's truly an outstanding player that is focused on facilitating access to care and doing some very innovative things. So let me, if you don't mind, I can touch on a couple of things about One Medical Group.
Great.
One Medical Group is a national leader in technology-enabled primary care, so giving its members convenient access to care whether they're at work, home, traveling, or vacation. And one thing I really love about this firm is that they use broadband and mobile technology to give its members virtual access to healthcare providers through real-time video visits, sort of a treat me now function for common conditions and same-day appointment booking. So think about that One Medical Group in relation to what I just said about convenience and access to healthcare. So you can see the connections between One Medical Group and one of our three investment themes quite clearly with this investment. So we're very excited with the Innovation Fund. We continue to, along with J.P. Morgan, look at potential opportunities, and they continue to come into us and J.P. Morgan on a regular basis, and we are constantly evaluating, looking for the next investment opportunity.
Aha, okay, that's great. Well, actually, I learned about the Innovation Fund out at the CES event out in Las Vegas the beginning of January, where Terry Bradwell, one of your senior executives over there, spoke about with the CTA and Steve Ewell over there about and their focus is the 50-plus community as well. Right. And he mentioned the Innovation Fund, and actually and I've been down to your place. You have an innovation lab even. That's
right. So, this is all part of the sort of a fulsome approach AARP is taking to, energize its business model, focusing on innovation, whether it's internally, as you saw with the Innovation Lab under Terry Bradwell's direction, whether externally working with our existing providers or helping to encourage the marketplace to invest in and develop products and solutions through this Innovation Fund. So we're hitting it on all sides of the equation, so to speak.
And you have this report that I'd like to mention, if that's okay, the Caregiving Innovation Frontiers report that you put out there in January. I've been through it inside and out. I mean, you really, that's a great job. Congratulations on that. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Doing a lot of good things. So this is great news, and so if somebody wants to let you know about them and the good that they're doing for the 50-plus community, how do they go about it?
Well, you're talking about from the Innovation Fund perspective?
Correct. Sorry.
Yeah, so we have established an email, innovationfund@aarp.org, in which entities, groups, et cetera, can email us their business model, their pitch deck, so forth and so on, and we will put that into the funnel and evaluate each and every one that comes in.
All righty.
So it's innovationfund@aarp.org.
Okay, perfect. Let me ask you two last questions, and once again, Scott, I'm sorry. Thank you very much for taking some time with us. What's good news for you?
So good news for me. Well, let me split that into two pieces, if I could. Good news for AARP, sure, and then good news for me personally. So,
alrighty.
Good news. Yeah, let's do good news for AARP. AARP believes that no one's possibilities should ever be limited by their age. So every day we fight to remove barriers that stand between people and their real possibilities. We have recently launched a book written by our CEO, Julian Jenkins, called Disrupt Aging. And Disrupt Aging essentially challenges outdated beliefs and sparks new solutions so more people can choose how they live and age. And it's about a guide to living your life at every age. So this just launched in April, early this month, and since it went live on sale, Disrupt Aging ranked 9th on AP's weekly bestseller chart. So that's good news right off the press, so to speak, no pun intended. But it's a very powerful book. I would encourage you all to read it. But it really addresses aging from an authentic, personal perspective and emphasizes the role of personal, public, and private in shifting current attitudes, perceptions, and behaviors as it relates to aging. So, I'll just end on one more comment, but think about this. We need new perspectives on aging. What's the first thing that comes to mind when you hear the word aging? For many people, aging triggers thoughts of decline, challenge, loss, decreased mobility, etc. But the truth is, the way we age is changing. So we need to shift the emphasis in this country from aging about being about decline to aging being about growth. And that's really the essence of the book. So I would strongly encourage you to read it if you can. And then personally, some good news for me. I have a daughter getting ready to go off to college in September, and she just committed to the University of Virginia. So we're very excited for her. It's a good day for the Frisch family.
There you go. Great. That's fantastic. And your CEO is cutting edge with 50 plus. It's a lot of good things going on over by you. I also ask everybody if it's okay, since we're very involved with the International Day of Peace, World Peace. And so I've asked many people, what does peace mean to them? So, Scott, what does peace mean to you, if you'd be so kind?
Well, obviously, world peace, or domestically or on the world stage is very important. And again, just in alignment with what I just said a minute about my daughter, for having a child that's going off to college, who had said to me she wants to go abroad and study abroad at some point during her 4 years at the University of Virginia. World peace and a peaceful society hits home in different ways when you have a daughter thinking about going overseas. So that's what it means to me from a personal perspective.
Okay, Scott. Well, this is Grandpa Paul. So I love it all. It's a lot of good things, and congratulations on the Innovation Fund and all the good at AARP. I'm proud to be a member and to see all the latest information and how you're making it easier for the 50-plus community. Thanks again.
All right. Great, Paul.
Take
Thank
care.
you, and thanks for being a member. Take care.
All righty. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.